Okay, hey everybody. This is Tammy at Tam's Glam Slam Reviews. I am here doing a video, you guys, about a really good herb that has been really good to me in the last few years. The herb we're going to talk about today is licorice root. That's right, licorice root. Let me tell you one of the fantastic things I really love about licorice root. Licorice root is an all natural sweetener. It doesn't taste like refined sugar, no, but it is a sweetener that you have to kind of adapt to. But it's a root and an herb that's helped me to like train myself to get away from refined sugars. So I just want you guys to understand when you are embarking on a new health journey, what you're going to really want to do is get away from some of the old things that you're used to eating that were bad for you to incorporate new things that are good for you, but that can do sort of the same things that what was bad for you that's good for you now. You know what I mean? As an example, I don't use or eat anything with refined sugar anymore. So now I find sugar substitutes like licorice root, organic honeys, stevia, um, dates. Those are all natural sweeteners that I use in my recipes and my like detox drinks on teas and things like that. So that way I don't miss not having something sweet when I do have a feeling for something sweet. You know what I mean? So I'll get a little bit more articulate with expressing myself properly later, but you get the point. So, licorice root. This is licorice root, and this is what licorice root looks like up close. It's actually a root of a tree that we've got this cut. Now, if it was cut and shifted, it would be what it would look like on the bottom. But this is just cut, the big pieces. So what I usually do is if I'm drinking iced tea or something, I'll take a tablespoon or two of these, or maybe three, and I'll steep this in the water. I'll boil my water, put it in a cup, put the water over it, and let it actually steep so that we can get all of the properties and the flavors from it. And then I will drain that, and then I'll use this with an iced tea or something, or I would use it in the sweet water. I would use it in most of my recipes. So that's what licorice root looks like. Let me show you in my hand. Licorice root is good for so many different things, you guys. Let me tell you. Okay, so it's exactly what it looks like. And it doesn't really have a smell. I wonder what, I never tried it. Well, you can taste the sweetness in the root. What some people do with the licorice root, I'll show you a picture, maybe up here, of what it actually looks like before it's actually cut up. I have it on my tongue, and it has a sweet taste to it. Has a little bit of a twang, but nonetheless, I can taste the sweetness of it. What a lot of people do, especially in the old days, they would take the actual root. It comes in like little sticks, and they would actually chew on the sticks for the sweetness of it all. Because like now, it's soft enough where I can chew on it. Put that there. Um, but there are so many wonderful benefits for licorice root that I'm going to share with you right now. So, with licorice root, you want to make sure that you use it properly. I would not actually use it for just for weight loss because they do say that somewhat it can help you to retain water. And of course, you don't want water weight, but it's good for sweetening your drinks and your detox drinks. So let's get into it. Licorice root is really good for soothing your stomach and the use of gastrointestinal problems. It helps to heal your adrenals. Now, that's how I actually got into being curious about licorice root because I am a level 2 detoxification specialist with Dr. Robert Morris. And he uses it in, some of his other formulas. But we were talking about the adrenal glands. And the adrenal glands is very important when it comes to weight gain for men and women. And your adrenal glands are hormones or glands that produces hormones for so many different functions. And if your glands aren't working properly, then your hormonal is imbalanced and you're going to have so many different problems. So I was very curious with the adrenal glands, and I found that licorice root was one of the best things that you can use for adrenal gland repair. So it also helps out with heartburn. It helps to repair like stomach lining. Like some people have acid reflux or reflux. And acid reflux is basically a problem that you have when you don't have enough stomach acids in your system. Some people think it's an overabundance of stomach acid, but it's not. It's just the opposite. Sometimes if you have your stomach acids are imbalanced because of improper eating, it can eat at the lining of your stomach. So licorice root is really, really good for helping you to repair the lining of your stomach due to an imbalance of acids or, hydrochloric acid in your stomach. Licorice root also helps with your immune system. Your immune system, meaning like your lymphatic system, your immune system is the first line of defense from viruses and bad bacteria and any kind of foreign diseases that can attack your body. If you have a strong immune system, you will be guaranteed to be able to stave off all diseases, viruses, and things like that because your body has put itself in the line of defense to block any of those foreign entities to attack your immune system, your blood system, the interstitial fluids in your body, your cells, or your organs. I mean, the immune system has a really big job. And using natural herbs are some of the best possible like things that you can do for your immune system. But this is why I love herbs so much. I love herbs, you guys, because every herb does something different and supports every different type of fluid or organ in your body. There is something for everything of your body that God has made. Right now, we're talking about licorice root. Licorice root is also good for colic and it's good for skin disorders as well. Um, One of the skin disorders, I have a client, and in a formula that I made up for her, I did include licorice root, and it seems to be working very, very effectively. Though she still has some of the problems because no matter what root, what herb you wind up taking, you guys, I want you to know that you have to eat properly, you still have to exercise, and you have to start changing your diet from what you used to do. I'm not saying like totally go cold turkey, but I want you to start exercising different habits and sometimes Just saying no to yourself. That's the big thing. Just start saying no. Like, no, I don't need that piece of cake. No, I don't need that soda. Or no, I don't need 6 sodas today, but I'll drink 5. No, I don't need 5 sodas today. Today I'll drink 4. And just get yourself used to taking in less of the foods and harmful things that you were doing before you actually embarked on your much wanted and needed health journey. Now, I have clients that smoke. They're smoking weed, they're smoking cigarettes, they're drinking alcohol. I still have an occasional drink, okay? That's not going to kill you. But when you are setting out to do something to change your life, you have to realize you have to set some of those things aside so that you can accomplish the results that you're trying to seek. So it's all about sacrifice, you guys. Taking baby steps and doing the right thing at the right time can help you change an abundant amount of different things in your life. I feel like my skin is glowing. I feel healthy. I feel good when I wake up. That's a true indicator for me. When I go to sleep and then I wake up in the morning, when I first open my eyes, I always assess myself to see how do I feel. Because deterrent on what I ate the night before or the day before is deterrent of how I feel when I wake up. So I use that as an indicator, knowing I should or shouldn't have eaten what I did. Now, I have, like I said, changed my eating habits, and I still have a lot of things that I am doing that I shouldn't be doing. But things like this. I love pistachios. I had a bag of pistachios, and it was just like Lay's potato chips that I used to love. I couldn't stop at just a handful of pistachios. I wound up eating the whole bag. I did. Knowing good and well I wasn't supposed to, but I did. But I woke up not just the day after, but the 2 days after, and I still felt the effects that I had too much, like nuts. Nuts kind of weigh heavy on me, but I felt really sluggish when I woke up. And I know now that I shouldn't have done that to myself. So I learned from everything that I eat. I learned from my mistakes. And the mistakes that I actually continue to make, I already know what the results are going to be. So I usually make a deterrent on whether I'm going to do it or not. But more than likely, a lot of things I don't do anymore because I already know what the results are going to be. And you'll get that way too. So I hope that this video was helpful. If you want to know a little bit more about licorice root, what it can do, and how you can get it, I will be glad to fill you in, do another video, answer your comments, and what I am going to do is I'm going to provide a link below so that you can find licorice root for yourself. This is Tammy at Tam's Glam Slam Reviews. I'll see you in the next video. The next video is going to be of an herb that I think all of you guys are going to enjoy. So until then, you have a great day. Know that I love you. Know that I care. I truly care about you. See you guys. Bye.